Hello students, Mr. Bastias here. Welcome to Unit 5, Week 1, Day 2. Make sure you have your Meaningmapper, article a day, your book of knowledge, and paper and pencil to write with. Today we will learn about monkeys, the troublemakers of India. Let's get started. The first thing I want you to do is think of our focus word, nature. And I want you to look at each picture and decide if it represents a good example of nature or not. So look at this first picture. Is this a good example of nature? Yes, it is, because nature is anything that is not made up by humans. And these are plants. Plants are not made by humans. How about this second picture? Is this a good example of nature? No, it's not, because it shows a road, and a road is made by humans. It's not a part of nature. Look at this next example. Is this a good example of the word nature? No, it's not. That's Times Square here in New York City. It was made by humans. It is not nature. And the last one. Do you think this is a good example of nature? Yes, it is. This is a great example of nature because it shows plants, a bug, and flowers. Great job, everybody. Now let's dive into our article a day, monkey business. Look at the picture. What do you notice? I see a monkey with a banana, which is pretty normal, but then he also has a bag. That's not something you usually see. Let's dive into our article a day. A group of monkeys runs wild in India's capital. What an interesting title. Monkeys are making mischief in New Delhi. Mischief is playing harmless tricks on people or doing things you are not supposed to do. So causing mischief is causing a bit of trouble. That is the capital of India, a country in Asia. A capital is an important city in the country or state. In Spanish, we say capital. New Delhi is the capital of India. Monkeys have always lived freely in India. The number of rhesus monkeys in New Delhi is growing. Thousands of rhesus monkeys live there. Look at all the monkeys in New Delhi. They just walk freely. Can you imagine seeing monkeys like this in New York City? I can't. The monkeys are causing many problems. They take baths in public fountains. When something is public, it has to do with all the people of the community. So all the people of the community have access to a public place. In Spanish, we say público. They bite people who will not give them food. The animals also steal food from people. Look at these monkeys. They run around, they steal food from people. That reminds me of the picture we saw at the beginning of the article, which showed the monkey with a bag. I wonder if he stole it. Why are so many monkeys running wild in the city? The animals have lost much of their forest habitat. A habitat is a place in nature where a plant or animal lives. People have cut down trees to make room for homes and shopping centers. A center is a place or an activity that attracts people from different places. So unfortunately, what has happened to the monkeys is that their habitat, the place where they live, has been cut down, and so they've moved into the city. Does the information in this paragraph answer some wondering you had during the Do Now activity? For me, it answers the question of why the monkeys have moved into the city. Monkey fun facts. Monkeys travel together to find food. A group of monkeys is called a troop. So a group of monkeys together, we call them a troop. So this is a troop of monkeys. Don't be fooled by a smiling monkey. When monkeys show their teeth, it is a sign of anger. So when a monkey smiles, it is not happy. It is angry. Monkeys can make friends with other troop members by grooming them. They use their fingers to comb and clean each other's fur. Monkeys make friends by grooming or cleaning each other. They use their fingers like comb to comb the hair of other monkeys. Please take out your book of knowledge. Write down or draw 2 or 3 things you learned from this article and would like to remember. Pause the video and take a moment to do this now. I'm going back to the article to find information that I can write down in my book of knowledge. The first thing I learned is that monkeys have always lived freely in India. I'm going to write that down. I learned that monkeys have always lived freely in India. Another thing I learned is that a smiling monkey is an angry monkey. I'm going to write that down as well. I learned that monkeys smile when they're angry. This makes me think of visiting the zoo because of all the monkeys they have there. This makes me think of visiting the zoo because of all the monkeys they have there. Lastly, I want you to take out your Meaningmapper. In the middle, we have our focus word nature. Nature is everything that is not made by people, such as animals and plants. We've already added colors and life to our Meaningmapper, but what other word could you add that relates to nature? I added the word habitat. A habitat is a place where an animal lives, such as a monkey's natural habitat is the forest. That is the place where monkeys live. And that's it for me, students. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.